Good day, everyone. Our topic for today is all about language instructional materials supported by technology tools. So, my topic is just a continuation of Miss Samantha's report. In today's technology driven world, education is rapidly evolving and language teaching is no exception. The integration of technology into the classroom has opened up exciting opportunities for both educators and learners. Instructional materials supported by digital tools not only enhance engagement but also improve the delivery and retention of language lessons. From traditional visual aids like slides and film strips to dynamic software like PowerPoint, Prezi, and Powtoon. So teachers now have access to a wide range of tools that can bring language concept to life. So in today's world, technology is changing the way we learn, and this includes how language are taught. So by using the digital tools in the classroom, it helps make lessons more fun and easier to understand. So these tools also help the students remember what they learn better. So in the past, teachers used things like posters, slides, or film strips to help explain lessons. So now they can use modern tools like PowerPoint, Prezi, and Powtoon to create exciting and interactive presentations. So these tools help teachers explain language in the way that is more interesting and clear for the students. So these are the language instructional materials supported by technology tools. We have slide, worksheets, and forms, newsletters, and pamphlets. First, we have the slide. Among the various types of materials that are available for projection, slides and film strips are the foremost visual aids. They are of great value in teaching. Traditionally, slides projectors have been used by teachers for their slide presentation. These slide projectors have been used for projecting pictures from a transparent slide on a wall or screen. So slide is one of the most common types of materials used for showing pictures or information to a group. So they are very useful in teachings. In the past, teachers often used slide projectors to show these slides. When we say slide projector, it is a machine that shows pictures from a clear or transparent slides onto a wall or screen so everyone can see them clearly. So we have examples of slide. First, we have Microsoft PowerPoint. Segundo and Salazar in their research state that PowerPoint, this program, has become the world's most widely used presentation program and is a complete presentation program that allows teachers to produce professional-looking presentation in EFL classroom. So, the Microsoft PowerPoint is the most popular presentation software in the world. In 2012, it is a full tool that helps teachers create good-looking and effective presentations for teaching English as a foreign language or EFL. So, madalas ginagamit ko din tong Microsoft PowerPoint kapag wala akong load or no internet connection. Kasi, di ba, nagagamit natin tong PowerPoint kahit walang internet. Next, we have Powtoon. Siman and Ismail stated in their research that Powtoon is a web-based tool that offers a wide array of media option, graphics, cartoons, and animated images to create animated presentations that flow smoothly and logically. So, according nga sa kanila, ang Powtoon is an online tool that lets you make animated presentations using pictures, cartoons, and other media. So it helps make presentations look fun, smooth, and easy to understand. So in 2014, Tracy Weber, cited by Siman and Ismail, described Powtoon as a potential application to teach language courses, particularly English. She said it could be employed in an English class to demonstrate knowledge of Romeo and Juliet from a students' perspectives, and even in industrial arts class by demonstrating welding techniques. So, according kay Tracy Weber, ang Powtoon can be a useful tool for teaching language classes, especially English. For example, students could use it to show what they learned about Romeo and Juliet in a creative way. So it would even be used in other classes like industrial arts to explain things like how welding works. Next, we have the Google Drive presentations. It is a cloud-based presentation, hence it is always available because you can always access it anytime there is net connection using your PC, Chromebook, Android, etc. So since it is part of the Google software Office suite within the Google Drive, you can also easily share it to your students in your language classes. So Google Drive presentation is an online tool for making slides. Of course, you can use it anytime as long as you have internet and a device like computer, Chromebook, or a phone. So since it is part of Google's tool, you can also share it or easily share it to your presentations or easily share it to your class or to your students. Next, we have the Slide Rocket. So this is a web-based program that will allow you to create presentations for your language classes. So this software is very similar to other presentation software like PowerPoint and Prezi. Its notable features are its templates, which can be used to make presentations more visually appealing. So Slide Rocket is a website that helps you make presentations like a slideshow. So it is similar to programs like PowerPoint or Prezi, which you may already know. So you can use it for your language classes to show your ideas clear and in a fun way. So one of the best things about Slide Rocket is that it has ready-made templates daw, which means you can choose a style for your presentation that looks good without doing a lot of extra work. So sinerch ko tong Powtoon ay Slide Rocket, but then shutdown na siya, ay na-launch siya noong 2008 and shutdown or discontinued siya noong 2018 kasi binenta siya at ngayon tawag ay na-improve na siya, and then ngayon ang new term niya na is Clear Slide. Next, we have Prezi. Just like PowerPoint presentation, there are several pieces of research that claim that Prezi is commonly used for presentation in academic instruction. So Prezi is a tool used to make presentations just like PowerPoint. So but it works in more dynamic and interesting way. Instead of just going slide by slide, Prezi moves and zooms around the screen, which you can make rather your presentation more fun and engaging. So Huska stated that Prezi is taking hold in some disciplines and circles. Instructors, professional speakers, and students continue to post presentations created through Prezi online for public perusal. These presentations can be an excellent starting point for tech-savvy instructors intending to reinvigorate their classroom instruction or present material in a novel, engaging format. So ito, according nga kay Huska, many teachers, students, and public speakers use Prezi to share their ideas online, and Prezi is becoming more popular in schools and universities. So teachers who are good with technology use Prezi to make their lessons more exciting. So in language teaching, the research of Yusni and Kumita concludes that teaching grammar utilizing Prezi presentations helps students improve their grammar mastery. Additionally, it also shows that the students have positive responses toward utilizing Prezi presentation in grammar lessons. However, they emphasize that the development of Prezi presentation in all education materials should carefully adhere to the principles of instructional design and must not overuse the features as it could also lead to negative effect to the learners. In language learning, a study by Yusni and Kumita found that using Prezi to teach is help to teach grammar students better at it, and the students also said they like using Prezi in the class. But the researchers also warned that teachers should be careful. If you use too many fancy effects, it can confuse students or distract them from learning. So yun nga, syempre kapag madalas may mga nasosobrahan na yung effect ng ng isang presentation, di ba? Mas nadidistract yung mga students or mas nako-confuse sila or nadidistract sila kasi hindi nila alam kung saan sila magpo-focus. Ay, mas nagpo-focus na sila sa effect ng presentation kaysa sa lesson. So in short nga, ang Prezi is a fun zooming presentation tool that can help make lessons like grammar more interesting and effective, but it should be used carefully and not overdone. Now let us proceed to worksheets and forms. A worksheet is not only completed and printed materials, but this can also be accomplished through the web. By the use of some word processing software like Microsoft Word, a teacher can also develop electronic forms. So yun nga, ang worksheet and forms can be done in two ways. First is on paper or printed worksheets. Second is on the computer or internet or in digital worksheets. So teachers can use software like Microsoft Word to create digital forms for students to fill out. So we have here electronic forms that the teachers can use. We have Google Forms, Monkey Survey Forms, Paper Forms, Survey Planet, Quick Tap Survey Type Form, Cognito Form, and lastly is the Ninja Form. So I will show the examples of this para magkaroon kayo ng idea. Next, we have the newsletter. So a newsletter is a very useful material in language teaching and learning. Preparing a newsletter will develop and build the vocabulary and writing skills of students through drafting, revising, editing, and publishing. So students will become familiar with the process of producing formal written documents such as magazines and newspapers. So a newsletter is a small paper or digital publication that shares news or information. So in language learning, making a newsletter is a great activity for students. Bakit nga ba? Kasi when students create a newsletter, they practice important skills like making a newsletter helps students improve their writing and vocabulary. It also teaches them how to create formal documents like newspapers. So through interacting with others in class, students will also learn how to work within a team. Moreover, the following skills can also be developed. First is receptiveness to language, reading, listening, and understanding. So yun nga, by doing the making a newsletter is students can get better at understanding language by reading and listening carefully. Next is writing, spelling, grammar, drafting, revising, and editing. So they can improve writing skills such as spelling, grammar, and fixing their work. Next is imagination, confidence in using oral language, and creative skills. So using their imagination and feeling more confident when speaking. Lastly is use of dictionaries and thesaurus to extend and develop vocabulary and spelling. So syempre kapag gumagawa sila ng newsletter is mas gumagamit sila ng mga tools like dictionary and thesaurus to find new words and improve spelling. So in short, working with others helps students learn language skills, write better, speak more confidently, and find new words. So the following are also important to consider when preparing a newsletter. First is accuracy. So syempre, when making a newsletter, dapat make sure that the information is correct and true. Kasi nga, di ba, ang pinag-uusapan natin dito is news and information. So, dapat correct yung information na, or yung information na nilalagay natin sa newsletter. Next is the audience. So, syempre, dapat kailangan din natin isipin kung sino ba yung magiging audience natin or kung sino ba yung makakabasa nitong newsletter na ito. Next is research. Syempre, dapat tayo maghanap ng good facts and information before writing. Dapat mag-research tayo na mag-research about sa topic na ito para syempre dapat tama yung ma-provide natin sa newsletter. Next is images. So we can use pictures to make it more interesting. And lastly, writing. So dapat clear and understanding or correct yung mga sisulat natin sa newsletter. Next, we have a pamphlets. Pamphlet is a small unbound booklet focused on a single subject for educational purposes. Pamphlets are non-periodical. They are written for the layman simply and without excessive jargon. Authors present text and images in an organized fashion to communicate a clear message. Pamphlets can be folded in a variety of ways, such as in half, in thirds, or in fourths. So, when we say pamphlet, it is a small book that isn't stapled or bound. So, it talks about one topic to teach people something. So, pamphlets don't come out regularly like magazines or newspapers. So, they are written in easy language so that anyone can understand. So, syempre, dapat kapag gumagawa sila ng pamphlets, dapat easy to understand. Walang mga jargon words para mas ma-engage yung mga magbabasa nitong pamphlets na to. They can also use they also use pictures and words in a clear way to share their messages. So pamphlets can be folded in different ways, like folding in half, into 3 parts, or in 4 parts. So we have here the sample technology tools that you can use to develop your pamphlet. First is the Microsoft Publisher. So it is a desktop publishing application for Windows PCs to use to create professional looking printed and online publications like brochures, flyers, and newsletters. So Microsoft Publisher is an app or a program you can install on your Windows computer. So it helps you design and make things like brochures, flyers, and newsletters that look nice and professional. So next, we have the Adobe Spark. It is a tool to create graphics, videos, and websites. It has many templates and easy to use editing tool. So this is an easy online tool that helps you create pictures, short videos, and simple website. So it has already it has ready-made designs you can use, and making something pretty is quick and simple. And lastly, we have Lucid Press, or what we call now a Marquee. So it is a web-based brand enablement desktop publishing software application with brand templates. So itong this is a website where you can design and make documents like pamphlets. Of course, it helps, or it has special templates for companies to keep their style consistent, and you use it right in your web browser without installing. That's all my report. Thank you for listening.